Hello, my fellow Alabamians. I want to take a quick break to talk about something that I know y'all are into because you listen to this podcast: the role of news in your daily routine. Well, starting off the day informed is a long held practice that started with newspapers and coffee and has evolved to podcasts like this one and driving to work. But if you miss the feeling of sitting down with in depth local reporting, consider subscribing to the Huntsville Times, Birmingham News, or Mobile Press Register digital editions. By subscribing, you'll get a new daily digital edition in an email link, or you can use an app to download the new edition every day on your smartphone or tablet. You also get exclusive access to stories written for our subscribers. Down in Alabama, listeners, get your first month free by going to al.com/digital subscription/exclusive and enter the promo code DIA24. Down in Alabama 24. You get that. It's just $10 a month after that to support the reporting that changes laws and lives in our state. Thank you for your support. And now back to the podcast. Welcome back, everybody. It's Monday, August 26th, 2024. Born on this date in 1916, Mob Queen Virginia Hill of Lipscomb. She's most associated with Bugsy Siegel, and she's been played in movies by Diane Cannon and Annette Bening. And in 1959, retired astronaut Kay Heyer of Mobile. Today, we have the sad news from the Morgan Academy game: another Church of the Highlands land purchase, and pine beetles doing what they do. I'm Mike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. A Friday night football season opener brought stunning grief to a family, school, and community after Morgan Academy junior quarterback Caden Tellier suffered a head injury and then died on Saturday, reports AL.com's Ben Thomas. Morgan Academy's in Selma. Details of the injury have not been released yet, but head of school Dr. Brian Oliver said Tellier was airlifted to UAB after a tackle that led to a critical brain injury. Then Saturday afternoon, his family issued a statement on social media. Quote, "Our boy, Caden Tellier, has met Jesus face to face. We appreciate all of your prayers, and we covet them for the hard days ahead." Caden Tellier was only 16 years old. Well, the largest church in Alabama is putting down more permanent roots in Daphne, reports AL.com's Margaret Cates for the Birmingham News Daily Digital Edition. Church of the Highlands paid $4.6 million for 27 acres off Highway 181. Construction on the new campus is expected to begin next spring and be finished by summer 2026. The church has been holding Sunday services locally since 2018. Already, up to 900 people are attending services at the Daphne Civic Center. Church of the Highlands has more than 20 locations in Alabama and Georgia. Well, the southern pine beetle is having quite a summer. The Alabama Forestry Commission has issued an alert on the bad bug after having identified nearly 5,000 trouble spots in the state, reports AL.com's Lawrence Specker. Now, these trouble spots average about 191 dead trees each. It adds up to what the AFC is calling a pine beetle epidemic, the worst we've had in 23 years. Counties with the most spots identified so far are Bibb, Calhoun, Choctaw, Clay, Colbert, Coosa, Franklin, Lamar, Lawrence, Marion, Perry, Randolph, Talladega, and Winston. The AFC's announcement said the worst outbreaks include part of Bankhead National Forest and the Oak-Mulgee district of the Talladega National Forest. Pine beetles will usually colonize a damaged or otherwise compromised tree, but not always. They lay eggs, which then hatch out and the larvae tunnel under the bark, often killing the tree. The U.S. Forest Service said the outbreak of 1999 through 2002 cost the timber industry more than $1 billion. The The transfer portal, as it is known to do, has led to some colorful quotes in sports stories over the past week or so, reports AL.com's Nick Kelly. Now, a big one was when Chuck Martin, who coaches the other Miami, the one in Ohio, accused Alabama of illegally recruiting a place kicker. Lou Groza Award winner Graham Nicholson transferred from the other Miami to the Tide after the spring. Martin, quote, Alabama stole our kicker. They illegally recruited our kicker and stole him from us, and that's a fact. We act like it's not. We live in this la-la world like, hey, let's not talk. I don't know why. Everyone knows what's going on, end quote. Alabama coach Kalen DeBoer was asked to respond, and he did. Quote, I don't know anything about that, I guess, that comment. He entered the portal and we reached out to him. So that's how it goes, right? We did everything that we were supposed to do, end quote. Now, over the weekend, ESPN's Nick Saban, who some may recall once coached the Tide himself, remarked about folks from other schools who were looking to maybe pick up a few players as he left the program. Quote, when I retired, there were people camped out in Tuscaloosa to get players to go into the portal. If they wanted to look at somebody tampering, they should have done a little investigation right there. Well, thanks everybody for listening to us. We are going to be back again in the morning. Until then, y'all come by and see what we're up to on the internet at al.com.